TimeOut Corner. This is TimeOut Corner, and you are in the corner. On today's show of Talk News, Talk Radio, TimeOut Corner will be getting a quick update about Cape Town Day Zero. Now, in Cape Town Day Zero is a story I did, actually my first one I did on Talk News. And it's South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, was running out of water, and so they deemed it Day Zero, which is supposed to be April 21st of this year. I'm actually a little late on this story for the update. But apparently, it's been pushed back to 2019. I believe sometime around 2019, they pushed it back to 2019. Now, it's a good turnaround. That means that Cape Town, South Africa is not going to run out of water. And that's a good thing, people. That's a very good thing. Now, it's going to be a quick story, quick update. The reason why they pushed it back is because it seems like things are going to start turning around. It's going to start raining, I believe, around May, or I believe maybe April this month, May for sure. And the water storage system in neighboring areas of Cape Town, they used to be in January 32%, now they're at 54%. So the concerns for the water crisis that they would be spread past Cape Town have pretty much died down a little bit. So they're going to be getting above average rainfall over the next few months. So that's going to be good as well. So that's the reason why they push it back as well. And some people are saying that they did that for scare tactics when they deemed Day Zero for this year. But they're saying, hey, it helped out because they were running out of water at the rate they were going, which is why they put restrictions in the first place for people to limit their water usage. Now, they still have the restrictions in place, even though they pushed the date back to next year sometime. So that they still have the restrictions in place on how much water that people can use per day. That's still in place, and it looks like it's going to be in place for the foreseeable future. Now, it stands at 50 liters per day per person. That's how much water people can use per day per person. So the water restrictions are in place still. So that's pretty much the update. Now, again, the reason why there's a drought in South Africa, Cape Town that is, now, from what I see, it's mainly because of population increase. Because they said this is the biggest drought, or was supposed to be the biggest drought in over, I think they said a decade, which leads me to believe that they had a drought bigger than this, or around the same, or what they expected it to be before. So I can't really say anything of global warming is effect if they had this before. So what I can say is that the population is increasing beyond measures, and they didn't really plan for the population to grow as it is. And it's a big tourist city, so that's that as well. But the population is growing, and that's the one thing I can point to say the population has never been as big before. We've had a drought like this before, but it wasn't that much of a concern because they didn't have that many people when they did have a drought like this before. Now they have more people, so it's of concern now, great concern. So this is why the restrictions were were a major deal. This is why in my first update, when I said it, when I reported that the mayor of Cape Town he sent out a team for the city to put systems on people's property whose property were using too much water per day after the restrictions were put in place. So if certain properties were, whether it be homes or businesses, whatever the case may be, if they were using too much water, then they would have some type of electronic device or some sort of monitoring device put on their property to where it monitors the water usage. And I'm guessing if they went over the limit, they would probably be billed more money, or they would have the water cut off or something. I'm not sure. So or something like that. But anyways, long story short, water crisis is diverted till next year, which is good. So it looks like the water is going to be sustainable for this year, at least. So we'll keep updated on this story. The next news I get on this, I'll be making an update on it. But for now, Cape Town Day Zero for 2018 is now no longer a thing. Now we have to wait till next year to see what happens. And maybe in a few months, 6 months, maybe since I know now it's going to be a good while before this is even an issue, hopefully. I probably won't be speaking on this for a while. Again, it's probably big ups to the people of Cape Town for abiding by the restrictions on the water usage. Again, the restrictions are still in place, and so in the end, crisis diverted, and we'll see what happens next time on the next update of Cape Town. Hopefully they get some third party help, or the government comes up with a plan to bring water in from external sources to help divert the water crisis when it comes up again. So this is TimeOut Corner, South Africa, Cape Town, day 0. TimeOut Corner out.